John 1:9-12. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God.
Cynthia, is there any meaning on the lights on the trees?
Yes, Huda, even the lights on the tree have a meaning, because Jesus said, I am the light of the world. And he said that in John, Injil Yohanna, chapter 8. And what is so exciting is in the next chapter, he healed a man that was born blind. He brought actual light into someone's eyes. And the way light is part of the Christmas story is in John 1, Injil Yohanna, the first chapter. He gives a little different version of the Christmas story, and he talks about the true light that gives light to every person who's coming into the world. God, the light of the world. The Bible also says God, who spoke light out of the darkness, helped us see the true light in the image of Christ. And Paul said that in a letter to the Corinthians in Greece. So that's part of the Christmas story. Jesus is the light. Do you see how there are lights in the background? But look, in this bulb we're also seeing light. In fact, I can see you in that light, and I can see me in that light.
Yes.
But is the light coming from the bulb? No, it's coming from there, and it's coming from the room. And what is the bulb doing?
Reflecting.
Exactly, the bulb is reflecting the light. And in that same passage to the people in Corinth, the Apostle Paul says, and we all, with unveiled faces, reflect the light of God as we are changed more and more into his image. So Jesus is the light of the world. He told his followers, you are the light of the world. And at Christmas, the true light who gives light to everybody, God himself, came into the world. So we want to have lights on our Christmas tree.
What about the tree itself? Is having any meanings?
Actually, the tree does have a meaning. Christians only started using the Christmas tree around the time of Martin Luther, maybe just 400 or 500 years ago. In the winter, it was so dark and dreary that they brought trees in. But the tree has a meaning because not only does it bring God's green and creative warmth into the room, but what do we know about the tree? Well, we know trees were important in the life of Jesus for 3 reasons. First, of course, we looked at the little manger. Jesus was put in a cradle made out of wood where the animals ate. So that was the beginning of his life. In the middle of his life, he was out on the boat with his disciples who were fishermen. And there are many stories of him being on the boat made of wood. And finally, can you guess the most important thing that Jesus did on a tree?
The cross. Oh my God.
The cross. So when we have the tree, that reminds us, in fact, Huda, 100 years ago, presents were often small, and parents would tie them on the tree. So when the children came out the next morning, they would look on the tree for their presents. And so that's why we say Jesus is the best present that was ever hung on a tree. So these are some of the reasons that we celebrate Christmas with the Christmas tree.